schedule, and he has a mark there of 38-56. In 16 years, he's 352 and 173. Paul Herzog welcomes the Bradley Braves onto the floor with a record of 0-1 after the 10-point 70-60 loss at BYU on Friday night. We're back at it again. This is just the second meeting between Bradley and Idaho State. The first was very memorable to me, gentlemen. It was the first Bradley basketball game I ever attended. December the 4th, 1963. That Chuck Worsborn team would later win the NIT over New Mexico, and that night they beat the Bengals 101-70. I said, I got to see a few more of these. Little did I know that I'd be broadcasting. Coach Stoll, that was a long time ago, and it's a team the Braves face tonight from a very good conference with veteran players that are playing a murderous schedule. Bradley's 4-2 against teams from the Big Sky. They lost to Weber State and Eastern Washington in the first round of the tournament at Michigan State a few years back when Jim Molinari was the head coach of the Braves. Bradley's 4 wins are all in Peoria, and they're 4-0. Bradley's 90-15 all-time in home openers, 7-0 under Jim Less. This is the 50th non-conference home game for the Bradley alum and former NBAer and Bradley Hall of Famer. He is 40-9. Both teams come off road losses in their openers. Friday night, Idaho State lost 88-68 at the Hilton Coliseum in Ames to the future Bradley opponent, Iowa State, who will play at Drake on Tuesday. The Bengals' next opponent, BYU, defeated the Braves 70-60. The Bengals play the Cougars on Tuesday night in Provo. Chuck Fisher, a lot of lessons learned the other night, and played very well against a obviously very talented team. Referees for tonight's game, J.D. Collins, Jerry Pollard, and Tom Eads. A very, very good slate of 3 working this game, and that's one of the reasons why Sunday games, the Valley's going more and more to them, because you get better officials on Sundays with obviously most of the games played on Saturday night. WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Tonight's sports. Toyota of Pekin, keys to the game. Offensively, Warren against Morgan points. Double-digit lead at halftime. And plus in the assisted turnovers. Defensively, less than 2 in double figures for the Bengals. More than 18 turnovers. And plus 7 on the boards for the Bradley Braves. Tonight's magic number is the first team to 72. It's Bradley. It's the Bengals of Idaho State. We'll be back with the Heritage Bank starting lineups in a minute. You're listening to the Braves at 1470 WMBD. 17-15, and the Braves try to get on the board with the free throw, which is good by Warren. First game, he was 2 for 2. He's now 3 for 3. Braves were 10 of 10 to start the game at BYU, and then hit a clunker. Second free throw by Warren is up and down. It's 8-2, and the lead down to 6. So the Braves still without a field goal at 17:09. See if they can get it back here. Ooh, a high dribble by Gilchrist. Gives to Morgan. Crowd groaned, but did not turn it over. And the Braves will substitute and get Dodie Dunson in the game. Gilchrist pulled up 15-footer, no good. High in the air is Chris Roberts with the rebound. Gives it to McCain. Ahead to Maniscalco. Drives baseline, penetrate and kick, and it's knocked out of bounds. I don't know where Sammy was throwing it because McCain was covered, maybe for Chris Roberts, I'm not sure. So at 29 on the shot clock, the Braves will inbound baseline right, and McCain will trigger. They have a high 1-4. And Dodie Dunson, they find inside. They worked on that today in practice. In the shoot around, and McCain found Will Egoff for Bradley's first field goal. They've scored 4 straight. It's 8-4. Idaho State at 16, 36 of the first half. With it, free throw line extended is Carson. Pass to Boozma, fake the handoff, get back to Carson. He walked, or an illegal screen. Boozma, I think, on the turnover, they're first at 16-29. Well, we welcome the folks that are listening all around the world on the internet. We know that the Kanitovic is in Las Vegas, who we saw the other night. Bronco and Angelica are listening. Jeff Greenfield in New York, and Marcel de Sousa in Brazil. We'll have to tell you about Tabaneri and our conversation with him the other night. Maniscalco with it left, bring it up top. Now it's McCain in the corner on the right, put it on the floor once. Is Andrew Warren against this matchup zone. Maniscalco, a ball fake, penetrate, and a skip pass is thrown away. Sammy's second turnover, and it's 10-4 as the turnover is turned into a layup. Third Bradley turnover. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball, 10-4, Idaho State. With it, Warren, cross-court Maniscalco, ball fake by McCain. There's Sammy's three, ball up and bounce no good. Rebound is tipped out nicely by Warren, who had a rebound basket the other night. He went to the offensive board again. Ball fake, lean in, skip pass, Maniscalco three is up, missed it. Rebound weak side board is hauled down by the Bengals. Morgan got the rebound there. Still 10-4. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball, and Sam Singh will come in. Here's Sammy, knocks the ball away, but off his foot out of bounds. Singh is in. He'll replace Will Egoff. 15-23 for the first half. Idaho State 10, Bradley 4. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Draws and looks and gives to Carson. Gilchrist gets it back. He is very quick, but he's too quick, and he walked with it. Second turnover for Idaho State. So the Braves will have it with 15-16 to play in the first half. And Idaho State with a 10-4 lead. And they get ready to set up in their zone. It looks like a 1-3-1, but again, they'll match up out of it. With it is Warren. Free throw line extended left. Singh gives to McCain. A ball screen on a pick and roll. Sam flashes in the lane but doesn't get it. Maniscalco now. McCain. Dodie Dunson gets to the basket. Short shot is good. Dodie Dunson did not score the other night. He penetrated, found the seam of the zone, and got that one in. Oh, about a 7-footer went home, and it's 10-6. Idaho State with the lead at 14:45 of the first half. Gilchrist with it. He's got it up high on the right. Still on the dribble. Now count was taken off and then put back on. Carson with it. Free throw line extended. Loops. Looks right. Comes up top and now goes left to meet Sims Edwards will come in on the next dead ball, and there's another turnover. That was an unforced error. Third turnover for the Bengals. Demetrius Sims Edwards is into the game, the freshman from Washington. Did not score the other night, but I thought accredited himself very well in a tough environment for his first game. 10-4 or 10-6. Braves down by 4. As Dunson hit the field goal, he takes it left now to Sims Edwards. Inside pass is to Sam Singh. Penetrate and kick. Give it to Warren. Cross court for a 3-ball. Dodie. How about that? Dodie Dunson has 5. He had no points the other night. He has 5 now, and it's 10-9. As the Braves on a run here, Idaho State with a 1-point lead at 13. 53 to play first half. Carson with it. They don't use their postman much, do they? He's mostly a screener. Kuzma. Gilchrist. Now Carson with it against Sims Edwards. Crossover dribble. Stop. Pull-up jumper from 16. Bounce away, no good. Rebound, Dodie Dunson. Leaves for Maniscalco. He's got the point now. Gives to Dunson. Corner is Sims Edwards. Looked for the pass. Didn't take it. He probably could have shot it, but didn't want to that early in the shot clock. With it is Warren. Skip passes Dunson. Drives baseline. Almost walk. Penetrate and kick. 3 balls. Sammy missed it. Rebound is swatted out by Singh and picked up by... They got a substitution into the game here. Nope, that was Tatum. Yes, they did. Tatum, who was supposed to start but did not. Carson with it. Sharon Tatum. He is a 6'8 senior from Atlanta. Here's a layup good as they post down low. And Tatum gets the field goal, stops the Bradley run. 12-9, Idaho State with 12:45 to play first half. Maniscalco with a free throw line extended on the right. Dunson, who has the last 5 Bradley points, skip pass to Warren. Now Dunson gets it back, another 3. He hit it again. How about it? Struggled the other night, ties the game at 12. The Braves are all the way back. At 12:25 for the first half, even at a dozen. Bounce passes Carson, looks at a dump in Buzma. Pull-up jumper against Sam Singh, missed it. Rebound is Maniscalco, pulls it down, is bumped, now finds the outlet pass to Dunson. He's on the move, another 3, missed that one. And no rebounders, he fired it too quick. I guess. 12-12, still tied, and here comes down Gilchrist, and he backs up. Bounce passes to Tatum. Now on the right is Carson. Dump in on the post. They like to post their little guys, and he did that time for a layup. Nicely done. As Morrow Morgan, 14-12. Two-point lead for Idaho State again. Sims Edwards around 1, around 2. Gives it to Maniscalco, and he charged. Well, they did. Well, there's a break for the Braves, I think. Yep, 2-5. Sharon Tatum picked it up. His first and the team third. Bradley will try to tie the game or get the lead. When we come back, it's Idaho State 14, Bradley 12, 11, 39 to play in the half. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Back at Carver Arena, it's 14-12 Idaho State over the Braves. With 11:39 to play in the first half, this broadcast is brought to you under broadcasting rights granted by Bradley University to JMP Radio Group LLC, solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any publication or rebroadcast without the direct consent of JMP Radio Group LLC or Bradley University is prohibited. Coach Stoll, Coach Fisher, and I have been approved by Bradley University. The Braves are brought to you by the Country Insurance financial representatives of the game. Tonight, they're Dave Boker and Morton and Bill Christ in Metamora. Coach. Braves are brought to you by the Peoria International Airport. When a guy's getaway to Denver from Peoria includes air accommodations and lift tickets, visit flypia.com for details. Well, we got none out of Doty the other night, Charlie, and a bunch here early. Eight of the Bradley 12. Inbounds passes to Sims Edwards. Braves looking at his zone again. Maniscalco, Chris Roberts, alley-oop, kaboom! Out of the huddle and into the books. Chris Roberts gets the dunk. I got to find one here. It's 11:20 to play, game even at 14. Inside pass, the ball's off a hand, out of bounds. Last touched, I believe, by the Braves as Jerry Pollard is going to... much to the angst of the fans, give the ball back to the Bengals with 18 on the shot clock. They have number 4 into the game for the first time, Ronaldo Little. Here's a pull-up jumper thrown up and bounced away, no good. And Chris Roberts, the rebound, and a foul on the rebound is called on Rolando Little, a 6'9 senior from Memphis, had 2 in the opener. Senior from Memphis, Tennessee. So we're even at 14. Braves try to get the lead here with 11:06 to play in the first half. Maniscalco Roberts, who got his first deuce on a slam dunk, is second on the alley-oop on the year. He's got both Bradley dunks. With it is Roberts. Bounce pass out front, Maniscalco. There's Doty Dunson, a 3. He got it again. He has 11 first half points. And the Bradley lead is 17-14, and a moving screen going to be called on 23, who's just checked into the game. Austin Kilpatrick, a senior from Washington State, 6'6", 205, had 7 in the opener. Well, Doty Dunson is on fire here. Career high at 21. Turnover at Watts, number 4 for the Bengals. Bradley 17-14, 10.5 to play first half. Singh up high, takes a dribble, gives it to Roberts, goes left, comes left with a left-hand dribble. Maniscalco, Sims Edwards, drives baseline, try to reverse layup and missed it, but it's knocked away out of bounds off of Little. And the Braves will trigger with 17 on the shot clock and 10:20 to play in the first half, leading 17-14. Kilpatrick, Gilchrist, here's Maniscalco's 3 ball up, corner right is good. The Braves have 4 threes and lead it now by 6, 20-14, almost at the halfway mark of the first half. They are stuck on a number. Here's a drive all the way down Morgan, May a charge. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up. Sam Singh goes straight up. Good defensive play by Sam. That's what he did as he went to the deck. I thought he was going to get a traveling call too. 17 on the shot clock, inbound baseline on the right. Morgan with it. Braves have done a pretty good job on him thus far. It's been Gilchrist under penetration. Braves are 2-3 zoning here. Free throw line extended, a ball screened by Little. Gilchrist the bounce pass. Here's a jumper fired by Kilpatrick. Good, 3-ball right wing. That's their first 3. And cuts the Bradley lead in half. It's 20-17, 9:37 to play first half. With it is Singh. Now it's Dunson. Free throw line extended to the right, brings it up top, skip passes to Maniscalco at his first 3-point shot. Last trip down. Dunson with it up high. Now goes between the rings left. And Chris Roberts finds Sims Edwards, 14 on the shot clock. In the corner, there's Doty. There's another 3. Yes, indeed! Sims almost outscoring him himself. Dunson has 14 of the Braves' 23. 9:04 to play in the half. 23-17, back to a 6-point lead. Will Egoff will come in, so will Edwin McCain in the next dead ball. Shot clock reads 19 now, 18 Gilchrist with it out near the Civic Center sign. Wants to go one-on-one against Maniscalco. Did a great job and then good help. Kick it off Gilchrist 3, banged it off, no good. Going to get the rebound is Singh. Gives to Maniscalco, Braves up 6 with the ball, 8:40 to play in the half. With it left is Maniscalco from Dunson, who goes down to the block and loops as Roberts gives to Sims. Edwards will come out at the next dead ball. Sammy off the screen, look for the shot, didn't take it. There's a long-range jumper, Doty. Bounced that one, no good. Rebound is tipped. Singh tries to save between his legs. It's saved back to the Bengals, and they're running in the front court. With 8:17 to play in a half, off the glass, and good fine move by Amaro Morgan. As 23-19 leads down to 4. And Maniscalco gives to Dunson. Comes to the right is Roberts. On the baseline is Singh. Skip pass, there's a 3-ball. Sims Edwards, his first Bradley points. And the Braves 3-ball, that's 6 already. And the lead is 26-19, the biggest. With it, up top left is Gilchrist. Get a ball screen. Singh comes out to help. With it, and now kick Morgan. Here's a jumper for 3 Gilchrist. That's a long rebound. It's tipped out of bounds. Both Maniscalco and Sims Edwards went for the ball. Warren in. Egoff in. McCain in. When we come back, it'll be Idaho State's ball and Bradley's lead. 26-19, 7:38 to play in the first half. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. In Bartonville, Peoria, Dunlap, Wyoming, or visit online at betterbanks.com. Coach Stoll. Comes over to sit near the end of the bench. Maybe he'll make his first Bradley appearance. 26-19 Braves, 7.5 to play first. Gilchrist with the ball. Carson is back in the game. He's there with Kilpatrick. They have Little still in. And with a basketball free throw line extended, 21 is Morgan, who's back in. Or Monroe, rather. And he gives on the bounce pass Carson. Free throw line extended on the right. Shot clock reads 13, now 12. Kilpatrick goes left and is stopped. Inside pass getting free is Little. His layup is up and missed. Rebound comes long to McCain, and he's fouled. Edrin has a real nose for the ball. He's an excellent rebounder. And Carson Carson picked it up. Carson's first 16, as Bish mentions, and Milos Knežević will come into the game as Dodie Dunson commits a turnover. A moving screen. Well, there's the first of the night. Egoff picked it up. Milos Knežević replaces Dodie Dunson, who had quite a stretch. 14 points for him. Milos into the game. 6'8", 206, freshman from Las Vegas. Well, when he gets started shooting, you can see that too. Kilpatrick with it with the left. Warren is back in the game as well for the Braves, who's got Kirkpatrick all bottled up, and now Gilchrist has it. Shot clock reads 16, now 15. Their offense is starting further out now. 13-12. Gilchrist drives good, stay down good. Post speed inside, Little good. They posted Little down low and an excellent post speed left. Got the field goal. Bradley's lead down to 5 at 26-21 and a whistle. And I think they fouled Will Egoff as Little fouled him, and that'll be one in bonus time for the Bradley sophomore from Juneau, Alaska, to make his first free throw attempt, and he'll come out if he makes the second free throw. Uzma will come in for the Bengals, and he replaces Little in the lineup. Yeah, that was an A to B score. Egoff first of a 1-and-1, pushed it up and bounced it no good. Knežević goes for the rebound, but it's pulled down by Carson, and here come the Bengals down 5 with 6:15 to play in the half. Bradley 26, Idaho State 21. Drive on the baseline. Kilpatrick has stopped. His jumper's an air ball. Uzma out of the air, pulls the rebound, and then a foul on the rebound, I think, on Will as well. On a reach. So a foul picked up and a three-point opportunity on the rebound. And so Warren, who picks up his first foul, the 15th foul, for a three-point opportunity, a chance to get within one, is Demetrius Monroe. Free throw is good. 26-24. And Morgan will check into the game on the next dead ball. With it left is Andrew Warren. Now puts it on the floor a couple of times. Cross-court skip is to Chris Roberts. He backs up between the rings. Looks to penetrate. Gives it to McCain. Inside, tough shot. Dribbles it no good. Rebound, Sam Singh tries to tip, but tipped it out of bounds. And here comes Morgan in. So the Bradley lead was 6, down to 2 now, and could be tied and could give it up. WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Bradley and Idaho State a week from today. The Braves will take on the Terriers of Woolford. That's the first round of the Vegas tournament. Gilchrist, the bounce pass is Morrow. Free throw line, or Morgan rather, Amaro Morgan, who gets it back in the wing on the left. Andrew Warren's on him. They look for the post pass. That's not there. Carson with it, goes left, stops, pull up 17-footer is good. And ties the game at 26 as Morgan gets the field goal. So our 6-point lead is all gone. With it corner on the left, Warren gives to McCain. Knežević with it on the right wing. Cross-court pass, 19-18 on the shot clock is Warren. Posting inside is Singh. He's going to go up, flip it up, and missed it. Rebound, tip by McCain, but off his hands, and here come the Bengals try to get the lead back. Inside move Morgan. Short shot is good. So Idaho State's on a run. 28-26. Maniscalco and Dunson will come in for the Braves on the next dead ball. And Chris Roberts is bumped and fouled, and he'll go to the line for a 1 and bonus. With 4:44 to play in the half, and Idaho State back up 28-26. McCain out, Knežević out, and Dunson replaces him. Chris Roberts to the line. He was 5 of 8 the other night at BYU. He has the slam dunk down. Free throw is good. 28-27 Idaho State. Again, 4:44 to play in the first half. Ties the game with the second free throw. That stuff gets contagious, doesn't it? 28-28 with 4:38 to play in the first half. With it is Morgan between the rings, wanted to get a ball screen, go behind the back, and he's picked. Steal by Singh to Maniscalco. Sammy with it up high on the right and gives to Dunson, looks to the left, now comes straight away and hands off to Andrew Warren, who backs up. Shot clock reads 25. Warren, fall away jumper, off the window and good. Tough shot went. A-Dub gets the field goal, and a violation on a step in and a turnover for the Bengals. They're sixth with 4:16 to go. So the Braves answer a tough shot by Andrew Warren from the left, off the glass, high arched it and got it down. Sam Singh rolls to the basket, inside pass and gets it back from Warren. Maniscalco free throw line extended on the right. Ball screen coming from Singh on a pick and roll. Sammy looked for the return pass, now gives it to him as he comes out high. And Singh is fouled. What a bad foul that was. As that time Gilchrist was wearing Sam had a Gilchrist jacket on that time. That's a big guy to grab, so I mean it's no mystery there. Right out in front of everybody. Sam has not scored. He did have a field goal at BYU, and this is his first free throw attempt of the season. Trying to give Bradley a 3-point lead with the first make it 4:04. Too hard. And the rebound is Buesma. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. We're under 4 minutes. 30-28 is the Bradley lead. Buesma with it. Now Carson. Look to the left and give it to Gilchrist. And a hold away from play. Somebody, J.D. Collins has the foul. And that's a 16 foul. Who was the foul on? His first. And so Idaho State will have a new shot clock when we come back with 3:51 to play in the half. It's Bradley 30, Idaho State 28. You're listening to the Braves at 1470 WMBD. Well, hello to all the people on the internet listening tonight, especially Marcel de Sousa in Brazil. Tavaneri, the player from Brazil. The other night we went down in the elevator with him, and Bish, he was talking all about Marcel.
Marcel, if you're listening, he had good things to say about you. Said to tell you hello. The next time you get a player like that from Brazil, remind him where Bradley is.
It's not a Mormon school, but we will take everyone. Here you go, Coach. And to Jeff Greenfield, and let's see, who else we got? I know that George Shaheen is listening tonight. Brad and Suzanne Aiden, Mark Schweigert, Eddie Kamiga, I know will be listening. And everybody else, we're glad that you're along tonight. Any other people in the Valley? It's the only Valley game, so I imagine all you diehards are listening tonight. Congratulations to the Salukis for their Valley Championship yesterday. Have to talk to Reese this week. The Braves are brought to you by Heritage Bank, a proud sponsor of the community and Bradley basketball. Visit Heritage Bank and experience the community bank difference. Member FDIC. And the Braves are brought to you by the Methodist Medical Center, nationally recognized healthcare with a caring touch. Methodist, taking you well into the future. Stats, Coach Stoll. I am impressed with the Bengals' ability, like you said, that medium range. They don't worry about the three-pointer, and they don't crash the boards like a lot of teams to get their points, but they run their offense to get good percentage shots. Gilchrist will trigger on the baseline on the left. There's a new shot clock because of the foul on Singh. They'll be in the 1-on-1 in the next trip. The count is 4, and Chris Roberts was right in the passing lane, but now goes to play back defensively. Gilchrist with it, to junior college transfer, and he is a very, very good and quick point guard. Carson, now Buesma, hands off to to Gilchrist. Free throw line extended left against Maniscalco. Does a good job taking the baseline away. Shot clock reached 17, now 16. Doty very close to Morgan. Now it's Gilchrist with it, 13-12 out high left with 11, now 10 on the shot clock. Drives all the way down, flip it up, and charge! Taken by Maniscalco. Or Warren. So a turnover, that's 10 team fouls now. 7th turnover in the first half. And Sharon Baldwin, another player from Memphis, 6'1", 180 sophomore, had 4 in their opener against Iowa State, is into the game. Doty Dunson with it. Ball screen, Sam Singh takes it left. And now it's Roberts. Chris with it, put it on the floor and dances back out. Gives to Dunson, 20-19 on the shot clock. Doty inside with a left hand and a whistle. He'll go to the line for a pair with 3:05 to play. Doty Dunson with 14 first half points has a chance for 15 and 16, and he's slow getting up. And he'll go to the line. Guzman picked it up. Bailed out. Yep. Patrick will come back in. 3:05 to play in the first half. Patrick after the first Doty free throw. Dunson's first free throw attempt of the evening. Bradley 30-28. Led by 6 at one point. Free throw is good. I think he's going to make about everything tonight, Charlie. He'll get over 20 and have an average of 10 double figures a game. How about that? You can do that this time of year. Right. Number 2, senior, tri-captain from Bloomington. Second free throw is up, and that's good too. 32-28. Let's see if the Braves can get a stop here as we approach the 3-minute mark of the first half. With it across the timeline. Bounce pass as they have Baldwin into the game, and he's got it between the rings. Takes it left. Good help by Sam Singh there, who rotates back. Carson, Morgan. They look at Carson go by. Side handoff is given once again to Morgan. Pass inside, look on a give and go, put the ball down, and a hooker is up and good by Demetrius Monroe. 32-30. Monroe got the ball in deep, got an easy shot down. 2.5 to play. Bradley 32-30. With it is Chris Roberts. High pass, and a pass inside, knocked away, loose on the floor. It's a held ball. It'll go to the Braves with 2:24 to play. Tough pass for Sam Singh to try to handle. It was down below his knees. Sideline left, it'll be inbounded by Andrew Warren. Gives to Maniscalco on the inbounds pass. Braves up 2, trying to hold on to the lead here. And a whistle and a travel. Turning the ball over. Jerry Pollard got the call, and I think it was right. 2:20 to play. Bradley's turnover number 5 for the first half. That's really not too bad. They had an illegal screen, remember, earlier for one of them. 32-30. Bengals try to get the lead with a 3 ball, but they don't shoot many of those. Driving all the way down is Carson. Layup miss. Rebound tip in the hands of Warren. Outlet pass Maniscalco. Watches the lanes fill. Has Roberts on the right. Filling the lane is Andrew Warren, who comes back out high to the right. Pulls up his dribble. Gives to Dunson. Now to Maniscalco. Singh. Roberts with it right. Under 2 minutes to play, and a give and go. The shot is blocked. Kilpatrick blocks Sam Singh on the shot. Down at the other end. Here's a 3 ball for the lead. Fired up. Bounced away. No good. High in the rebound on a long rebound. Carson as Kilpatrick missed the 3. Now a timeout. The first half timeout is taken by the Bengals. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Braves are brought to you by The Braves are brought to you by Avanti's. If you have a son or daughter between the ages of 8 and 12, register them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the Avanti's locations, 5 of them including the new location in Pekin. We inbounded with a shot clock reading 29 with 1:36 to play. Possession arrow belongs to Idaho State now, and they have an inbounds pass. Give it to Baldwin. Between the rings, he looks to the right, still with a dribble. Now backs up. 22 on the shot clock. Now 20. Baldwin bring it free throw line extended on the right. Kilpatrick almost walked, fired a three short. Air ball out of bounds. Well, how did he do in that last game? He was 1 for 2. And the Braves use their first half timeout with 1:22 to go and a 2-point lead. Been a very good first half. The Bengals may have gotten blown out the other night at Iowa State, but they're hanging right with the Braves here tonight. Bradley basketball brought to you by the Peoria International Airport. When the guys get away to Denver from Peoria, includes air accommodations and lift tickets. Visit flypia.com for details. We'll have our halftime report coming up. And check the Missouri Valley Conference scoreboard. Well, it's nice to have basketball season as the college football season winds down a little bit. Bears did not lose today. They already took care of that on Thursday. I don't know who won that Packers-Dallas game. That was a defensive struggle, wasn't it? Didn't look good in any of them. Andrew Warren will inbound with 1:22 to go. Braves worked on this a little bit in the shoot-around today. Maniscalco with it. Baldwin will trap in the backcourt and give to Andrew Warren. Back to Maniscalco. Now to Warren, up with 3 to spare. Here's Dodie Dunson with it. He's got it between the rings just to the left. Beats his man Baldwin. Now to Chris Roberts to the wing on the left. Maniscalco with it. His three ball is up and bounced no good. And rebound taken down high in the air by Morgan. He's on the move all the way down, and a foul going in, I think, on Warren. So this will be free throw time. I think it's going to be 2. It's a 1 and 1, but I think they're going to call it, nope, they say 1 and bonus. So he got him before he shot it. So with 58.2, I don't know if that's a shot that Jim wanted or not, but Sammy rushed it just a little bit. Edwin McCain will come in. Free throw time for Amaro Morgan. First one's good. Warren is out with the 2 fouls. McCain is in for him. That'll move Maniscalco to the point. And you're right, with 58.2, the Braves could 2 for 1. Second free throw to tie the game for Idaho State. Bradley 32-31, but 1 in the hopper for Morgan. It's up, and he bounces it off. The rebound taken down, Sam Singh. And now McCain with it across the timeline between the legs. Singh with it up high. 2 fouls on Will Egoff in the first half, by the way. With it is McCain. Left wing, get a ball screen from Singh. And then pops out high. Maniscalco is bumped. 17 on the shot clock. The Braves' last possession now. They played it under 35. With it is Dodie Dunson. Penetrate and give to McCain. A 3 ball is up. Missed it. Rebound. Sam just kind of put his hand in to tip. Idaho State shoots for the halftime lead here with 23 seconds to go. Baldwin with it, unless they turn it over. With it is Kilpatrick. Baldwin. Now give it to Morgan. 14-13 seconds for the first half, now 12. Dodie Dunson's out there with him with 10. Now with 9. Morgan with 8. He's going to go one-on-one with 6. Now with 5. Now with 4. A 3 ball up and bounced it no good. Rebound is tipped out. McCain has it. Half-court shot. Edrin is up and hits the front of the rim. And so the Braves have the halftime lead. The possession arrow to open the second half will go to the Bengals. We're at halftime. We've played 20. Bradley 32. Idaho State 31. We're back with stats and more on this first home game of the 2009-2010 season. Bradley 32. Idaho State 31. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Charlie with 2 rebounds. That's it.
Yeah, it's not been a good night from the rebounding standpoint. We knew this was going to be a little bit of a problem without Taylor Brown, who's probably our best rebounder, but we have to do better than that. The thing is, they dribbled the ball to the basket and you tried, but sometimes selfish. Now you break down your checking out and they got some people around the basket. It's going to have to show it. I'm just going to go back to a little more energy and get after it.
You know who will have a better second half is Sammy. That was not his best half. He had 3 turnovers. He did have 3 assists, but his shot was rushed a little bit, it looked like.
Yeah, he maybe took 1 or 2 bad shots. His first 3 shots were wide open. He finally hit his third one. Yeah, there's no question Bradley needs Sam Man. He will play well this year, and we do need him to play well. There's no question.
He was 1 of 5. Egoff 1 of 1. McCain 0 of 2. Dodie Dunson 5 of 7. Warren 1 of 2. Sam Singh 0 of 2. We got to get Andrew some more shots.
Well, 3 of Bradley's best offensive players are Warren, Roberts, and Maniscalco. They had 8 shots among the 3 of them. You're right. That's a good point. They got to get more shots.
Yeah, they are obviously guard-oriented. They were 3 of 6 from Morgan, and Monroe 3 of 5, who made the start. Gilchrist is also 3 of 5, so they were 1 of 6 from three-point range. That's not their game, but they did shoot it pretty well in the first half. 1 steal for the Braves. That was Sam Singh. And they got to be a little bit more active defensively to try to get deflections and get some easy ones that way.
Absolutely. In fact, one of the things that got Bradley back in the game at BYU in the second half, Chris Roberts had his hands on several basketballs. They turned him over a couple, 3 times. We have to do that. We got to get some energy, get the crowd in the game. And I think you do that, like you said, with your hands and deflections and come up with the ball.
In the paint, 18 to 6 in favor of Idaho State. Off turnovers, Bradley 12-8. Second chance points, 8-3. Bengals. Fast break points. The Braves have none, 6. And mostly off of turnovers for the Idaho State Bengals. We're at halftime, and we'll take our final break. Both teams have just come onto the floor. Bradley will move from right to left in the second half and play defense to start it, as the Bengals will have the ball. Back with the second half coming up. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Back to Carver Arena. We're about ready to start the second half. The Braves are brought to you by Peoria Siding and Window. Now the time for new roof, sunroof, gutters, or windows. Peoria Siding and Window, they can do it all. I've talked to many satisfied customers. You could be one too. Visit Peoria Siding and Window. Visit their showroom tomorrow. We're with the Jacksons and the Prairie Home Alliance. Provo, Utah. Gorgeous place. If you ever have a chance to visit there, it's just a nice, quaint college town with mountains all around. It really is. Braves will start Egoff, Roberts, Maniscalco, Edrin McCain, and Andrew Warren. We see Morgan out there And Demetrius Monroe will start as well with Carson and Yuzma, who gets the inbounds pass and waits for the guard and gives it to Carson. First possession of the second half. Gilchrist with it, bring it up high to the right. Look, free throw line extended. Let's see what they ran out of the huddle here in the second half. The Braves have defensed this pretty well. 20-19 on the shot clock. Morgan with it, looking to get a ball screen, drives against Chris Roberts, who knocks the ball away and gets a steal, loose on the floor. Picked up by Carson, his jumper rims in. And Idaho State gets the lead. The Braves defended that pretty well, but couldn't come up with a loose ball. That's one of those 50-50 balls that Jim talks about. 33-32, Bengals get the lead back. Their biggest lead was 8 early in the game, 8-0. Cross-court pass McCain against the matchup zone. Gives to Andrew Warren, jump pass, Maniscalco on the right. Chris Roberts is three, that's good. Chris from the deep corner, actually closer to between the wing and the corner on the right. And Roberts gets the first Bradley points. He's got 7, and the lead is 35-33. Braves 7-3 of the night. Here's Gilchrist, gives to Morgan a ball fake. Roberts is right there. Now it's Monroe. Put it on the floor a couple of times. Looks downstairs. They just don't use their postman very much except as a screener and a passer. Gilchrist drives to the basket. Oh, blocked and a foul on McCain. Tough shot, tough play by Edrin, who gave ground and then tried to block it, but he was called for the body. His second foul, first team foul, will send free throw line time. A chance to tie the game. Roderick Gilchrist with 9 of 11, 87% in the first game, and he's got a fair hair. Gilchrist has 6, 7, 35-34. Magic number was 72. Very quick. Free throw missed too. McCain the rebound. His third. He leads the Braves in boards tonight. Minute and a half in the second half. Bradley's lead is 35-34. That's where it was at halftime, a 1-point lead. Chris Roberts tries the baseline. Guzman traps him. Jump pass is thrown away, but McCain gets it. Lucky that wasn't a turnover. Maniscalco has it now. High on the left, a ball screen from Will Egoff, who holds the screen that time. Maniscalco now to Warren. Give to McCain. Look to get a screen up high. Runs the weave all the way down through the lane inside out. Warren go to the free throw line. Pull up. 12-footer. Gives bouncing. No good. Rebound Egoff. And I think they're on his back. The other 21, Monroe picks up the foul. Egoff did a very, very good job of going to the boards that time. Inbound baseline left, almost a walk. Here's a three-ball Andrew Warren good. That was off the inbound again. And it's 38-34. Warren has 7. Balanced. Outside of the Doty, the scoring has been very balanced. Bradley by 4, a foul on Chris Roberts. Tried to reach. Picked it up. Fouled Morgan. 8 threes tonight for the Braves. And counting. Here comes Doty Dunson in, and probably for Chris Roberts. And it will be inbound time for Carson. On the right sideline. Gilchrist with it straight away. Stepping out is Monroe. Looks right. Ooh. Lazy pass and swatted away, and a steal by Maniscalco. To Warren. Lay it up and miss it. Rebound tipped in by Will Egoff on the fly. Six-point Bradley lead. We've stuck him on a number here. 40-34. Almost a steal again by Maniscalco, was in the passing lane. Carson, a steal by Warren. He gets called for the foul. That's his third. He went for another breakaway and fouled Monroe on the pass. That's a tough break because Andrew had an easy glide to the basket, and he got it down. Now he has to really watch it. Carson to inbound sideline right. Bradley 40-34, 17-17 to play. Carson with it. Maniscalco's on him and fires a jumper. Put on the line for 2 on the left wing. He got it and shot it. 40-36. Bradley's lead down to 4. Idaho State has 36. Bradley 40 with it. Maniscalco free throw line extended on the right. Now to McCain with it. Fakes left with a ball screen from Egoff. Want to move on that. skip passes Dodie Dunson. There's another three. Short air ball taken down by McCain, and they said he was on the line, called by Tom Eaves. Fired an air ball, and here's Idaho. I'll tell you the one thing Edrin does. He has a nose for the ball. He just goes after it. With it up high left is Gilchrist. Bradley 40, Idaho State 36-16, 35 to play, all the way down, layup good. Too easy. Gilchrist took it from the wing on the left and got all the way down, and there was no weak side help. 40-38, 2-point lead for the Braves. And Sims Edwards will come in the next dead ball. Ball screen Egoff for McCain. Now Andrew Warren Maniscalco up high left. And McCain was hit in the face, I think. Roberts will come in. No. Sims Edwards, Dorikas comes in with a foul, and now McCain, who took a standing 8, will come out, and Roberts is in for him. So it's Roberts, Dunson, Maniscalco, Egoff, and Sims Edwards. 40-38, Braves coming up on the 16-minute timeout. 16-11 to play. Maniscalco's three looks good. Bounce it, no good. The rebound taken down. He's a little flat on the shot. Morgan with it, gives to Gilchrist. They try to tie or get the lead with a three ball again. Idaho State. Carson with it. Bring it left down. Gilchrist from Morgan. Drive the baseline. Guzma beats Will Egoff on the baseline left. And we're even at 40 with 15:45 to play. A very good defense by the Braves the last couple of trips down. Dodie Dunson with it on the right wing. Now to the left. Roberts to Sims Edwards, who has a three-ball great pass, a push pass, and a foul. And Idaho State picks up their second foul. Is that Guzma who picked it up? Number 2. That's his third. They can't afford to lose him. Gilchrist. Bradley with a new shot clock, and we come back even at 40, 15:34 to play. Bradley 40, Idaho State 40. You're listening to the Braves at 1470 WMBD. Braves basketball is brought to you by Neil's, the king of deals, now featuring the full line of Panasonic and Samsung televisions. Neil's Appliance on Route 29 in Pekin. The Braves are brought to you by OSF St. Francis Medical Center, the only Peoria hospital trusted 2-1 over all other hospitals. We're even at 40 here at 15:34 to play for the ball game. Bradley women won today over UIC at East Peoria, 79-64. They led at 11-0 at the beginning. Sonia Harris was 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 blocks, 7 of 9 from the field. So we're even at 40. And the foul, the third foul, and he stays in the game at this point, is called on Gilchrist, who has 9 points. Their scoring is very balanced. Dodie Dunson has 16 for the Braves, who will inbound underneath their own goal. Now, they have scored twice on inbound plays, once on a layup to Will Egoff from McCain, and the other time was a 3-ball for Andrew Warren. They're waiting for Guzma to tuck in his shirt. He does. Sims Edwards. There's another one. Shot is up and good. Right to the basket. Chris Roberts, 3 for 3 on inbounds. 9 points for Chris, and Bradley's lead is 42-40. Needs some stops now. Gilchrist with it, Braves into man-to-man. Free throw line extended on the left. Will Egoff helps out on Morgan. Now it's Gilchrist again. Takes it to the L on the left. Morgan takes a step, doesn't shoot it. Goes in the lane, fall away jumper short. Rebound pulled down offensively and put back up and in by Monroe. Second shot goes. 5 minutes into the second half, even at 42. Roberts with it, now Maniscalco. Give Doty Dunson on the right as Sims Edwards. Roberts runs out and gets it between the rings. Looks right, comes right. Maniscalco's 1 of 6 from the field. Has it in the right. He fires it. He's 2 of 7. 45-42. Maniscalco hits his second three-point field goal. He's got 6. With it left, 9 threes now as Gilchrist drives against Roberts. Good help by Doty, but he's late and gets the foul at 14-26, and this will be 2 free throws and a chance to tie the game again. We've been beaten quite a bit off the dribble tonight. And they are doing it, and the weak side help, or the help is a little bit late, and that time Doty picked up the foul because of it, his second. 9 points, 1 of 2 from the line for Gilchrist. His free throw is good. 45-43. Yeah, they're not blinking. They are in this game. Same kind of game that Bradley tried to play against BYU. They're coming in here and playing. 1 more for Gilchrist. Going to get Baldwin in. Sharon Baldwin, if the free throw is made, will probably come in for Gilchrist, who has the fouls. Has 3 fouls. Second free throw is pushed up and down. 45-44, and that's exactly what happens. Gilchrist comes out, and the 6-foot sophomore Sharon Baldwin comes in. 45-44, Braves lead a point, and 14-20 to play for the ball game. Doty Dunson gives to Egoff, hands off Sims Edwards, who drives on his man. He had a size mismatch and lays it in. He's got 5. They switched, and they had Monroe at 6'8", and Dyricus took the ball right to the basket. 6 minutes into the second half. 47 Bradley, 44 Idaho State. They put up a shot and missed, and Chris Roberts gets the rebound off the missed shot that time. And now Maniscalco crossover dribble, takes it in the lane, gives to Egoff, baseline jumper, missed it. Rebound weak side board taken down by Monroe. Across the timeline comes Baldwin, and now he'll look at the Bradley defense. 13:37 to play for the game. Bradley 47, Idaho State 44. 23 on the shot clock. Monroe gives it right to Morgan. Looks. Posting man inside. Doty Dunson was on Carson. Side handoff is given to Monroe. Down on the block is Busma. Missed the shot. Follows up. No good. Will Egoff gets the rebound. Look for the outlet pass. Gives it Maniscalco with 13:13 left. Has it up high right, waits for Egoff to go by. Chris Roberts has it. Now Dunson. Let's see if he takes the ball to the basket. He goes left. He likes to go left, but he's cut off by Busma nicely. Sims Edwards, Maniscalco. 7 minutes into the second half. Sammy, pull-up jumper from 15. Bounce away, no good. And a free throw line jumper didn't go. And the rebound taken down by Busma, and here comes Baldwin with it. They like to use a lot of the shot clock and then post inside. Carson with it, Baldwin open, then threw it away. Doty is held, goes for the ball, it's loose on the floor, and a foul going to be called on, no, it's an over and back because the ball was not touched. So it's a violation, the 9th turnover for Idaho State. So now we're going to have to earn it because Doty was on the way to the basket. Andrew Warren is in. Maybe Andrew can fire it up here. He's got 7 points, 16 points for Doty, leads the way for the Braves. 12 and a half to play. Bradley with a 3-point lead in the ball. Doty Dunson baseline jumper, fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair. Once again, the foul is on the Bengals. This is on Baldwin. Team foul number 3. amazing against Loyola. He's in a lot of pain here. So somebody's probably going to come in here and shoot a pair of free throws, I would imagine, at 12:28. That would make the most sense, would it not? 47-44, they're big free throws. The Braves have just a one-possession lead here at 47-44. 12:28 to go. We didn't break this thing. Marcus Animas is there. He's got 16 points. I think it's his hand. He's going to go to the locker room, his hand or his finger. You know, he played last year for about 3 or 4 games with a broken hand. He loves to go left. Are they going to be able to choose a player? Well, it must be what sticks is Anthony Thompson is the one that they're going to pick. He was 2 for 2 the other night at BYU. This is a time when Sticks just needs to stick. WMBD Peoria, Illinois. They want to get, now he's taking a look. Coach O'Brien is looking over there with his assistants, Tim Walsh, Jeff Alexander, and Corey O'Brien. Now, what is this? I don't know what he just... Was Thompson in the game at the time? Okay. So if they have a chance to choose somebody that's on the floor, not counting Chris Roberts, who's going to check in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. They did. You're right. So Chris is still on the bench. Now Jim Les is questioning Tom Eads. Jim is saying, didn't we get somebody in for Doty? They're talking to Art Sutherland down there, so we'll wait for a Paul Herzog description as to what's going on here. Well, the Braves are going to shoot 2 free throws. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but right now, you got to be concerned about Doty Dunson. He was in a lot of pain. And
I am concerned about Doty. What happens, Coach, at half, they take all the balls back inside. The only ball is the one the referee's holding. He's not letting us do it. So you're right. We'd like to stay a little bit loose, but after the team shoot at half, all the balls disappear.
Now Jim Les, obviously he's not happy with the way things are going to be shaken down here. And now Jerry Pollard and Tom Eads. This is a crew that's going to get it right. That is the third team foul of the half. And here comes Anthony Thompson to the line. He had 2 of 2 from the line at BYU. They run a drill every day in practice where they take off laps if a guy hits a free throw. Sticks his first one, is in and out. Down and came back. From Houston, Texas, Klein Forrest, 6'10", freshman. Second free throw is up, and that's good. 1 of 2 for Thompson. Gives Bradley a 48-44 lead. With it on the dribble is Baldwin. And McCain is on him. The count was on a minute. Edwards stays right with him this time. There's a ball loose. Kilpatrick picks it up. Maniscalco went for it. Here's a left-handed 3 fired up and dribbled, no good. Rebound as Morgan missed the shot. That was going to be a putback by Ronaldo Little, who just checked into the game. Foul was called on, is it on McCain? Sims Edwards. And on Dyricus is Gilchrist, who has playing with 3 fouls, staying in his zone. With it on the right, Morgan, Kirkpatrick, Gilchrist. Free throw line extended left against the Bradley zone. 19 on the shot clock. They're going to load a 3 up from the right corner is good. And get within 1. Morgan's 3, left-hander from the right wing, and it's 48-47. The Braves lead is down to 1. With it is Andrew Warren. Go to the free throw line, made a bad pass. Andrew gets it back. Ball's off a foot, picked up by McCain. Shot clock reads 20. Sims Edwards going to drive for the layup, flip it up, and get it. He's got 7. Strong to the basket. He's got 7, the Washington freshman. 50-47. He was our guest in the pregame show. 11:20 to play. Bradley with a 3-point lead. 50-47 over Idaho State. With it is Kirkpatrick. Pass out high and now kick back out. Gilchrist Morgan. Look down at Little on the block. Kirkpatrick has it. Look to the right. Come to the left. With it is Morgan. Gonna drive in the lane. Jump stop Kilpatrick for 3 for the tie. Bounce it, no good. Rebound is taken down by Andrew Warren. Give to Sims Edwards. Stutter step dribble around 1. And now gives McCain Warren. Maniscalco beats his man to the baseline. Flip it up and miss it. Sammy got hung a little bit. Kirkpatrick with it. No, there was no contact there. Morgan with it. Dumped down to Little inside against Anthony Thompson. Goes to the basket. Flips it and gets it. 50-49. 1 point Bradley lead, 10:28 to play. 50 Bradley, 49 Idaho State. They're hanging in there. Sam Singh will come in the next dead ball. With it is Maniscalco. Sammy has struggled from the field tonight. Here's Thompson setting a ball screen. With it is McCain. Spins away, comes to the corner, goes to the baseline, penetrate, kick. Warren's 3 is up and bounced no good. Rebound is off the foot of McCain out of bounds. And we'll have, finally, our 12-minute official time. Idaho State shoots for the lead. Bradley 50, Idaho State 49. Back in a minute, you're listening to the Braves at 1470 WMBD. Them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the Avani's 5 locations, including the new location in Pekin. And the Braves are brought to you by Overlander Electric, where satisfaction is a result of experience. Experience is the basis of their business and has been since 1940. Overlander Electric, if it's electrical, we do it at Overlander Electric. Coach Stoll, you got some stats. Demetrius Sims Edwards, Chuck Fisher, has played very well.
Yeah, he's been a real factor. He's kind of picked up where Doty, not quite the streak Doty has. But we're going to need some help here offensively tonight because, as you mentioned, Sammy's 2 for 9 and not shot the ball very well. And I still believe in him. And Andrew Warren, our other shooter, is 2 for 6, so they're 4 for 15. And tonight we're playing against the matchup zone. And believe me, fans, I love them both, and I'll take them every night. But unfortunately, right now they're not shooting the ball well. And we haven't been able to get enough stops consistently.
Meanwhile, if you're Idaho State, you're saying we're right there, 50-49. All you want is to be close late, and every time the Braves get a separation. And here comes Gilchrist with it. This is a team with 7 seniors, by the way. Gilchrist gives it to Monroe. Now left is Morgan. Amaro Morgan. Monroe. They've got an overload on the left now. Gilchrist with it, 14 on the shot clock. Carson, who's back in the game. Skip pass is intercepted by Sims Edwards. He's going to take the ball to the basket. Stops, fires it up. Too hard. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair. There's a steal for the freshman, and he'll go to the line with a couple. 10th turnover for Idaho State. And Sims Edwards to the free throw line. He missed his only 2 in Utah. He's got 7. Missed the first one. Short. 0 for 3, trying to give Bradley a 2-point lead. He made the fine defensive play. Now he's got to cash in something. Second free throw is good. He has 8. 51-49. Braves got to stop the last time. 9.5 to play. See what they do this time. Gilchrist with it. Get a ball screen from Little. And a return pass is a high pass, but he pulls it down. And a charge taken by Andrew Warren. Very good play because Ronaldo Little had pretty good position. If he'd have gone straight up, he'd have made the basket. 11th turnover, second in as many chances. See if the Braves can convert here. How about a 3 the hard way? With it is McCain. And that'll reload the shot clock in the 16 foul. The next one will be shooting with 9:15 to play. Reload the shot clock and inbound underneath. Now the Braves have scored on 3 inbounds plays thus far tonight. Here comes Kilpatrick in, and Donnie Carson is out. Maybe Andrew will break from his spot on the L on the right this time with 9:15 to play. He screens down and then comes back and gets a safety pass out front and fires a 3 up and good. Four for 4 on inbounds, although that was not a direct play. And Warren has double figures 10. The Braves lead by 5, 54-49. Driving baseline in, stopping, off-balance shot. Morgan is blocked by Sims Edwards, and it was taken out of the air by Monroe, who scored to make it 54-51. That's a big play. 8:39 to play for the game. Bradley 54, Idaho State 51. Andrews 3 misses, follows it up, hangs, fires 2. He's got 5 in a row. He's got a dozen. 56-51. That's 3 times he's followed his shot in 2 games and scored. Kilpatrick inside posting. They double, kick it out. Driving in is Gilchrist. Flip it up, missed it. Rebound is taken out of there by Warren. 2 Maniscalco with 8:08 to play. And with a 5-point lead, here's Warren all the way down. Loses it off and out of bounds with 8:03 to play. Last touch by Demetrius Monroe. Andrew Warren comes out. He'll get the blow during the timeout as Chris Roberts comes in. All right, here's another play in a timeout. And this will be a full with 8:03 to play. So we're going to have back-to-back timeouts of a minute, but we'll take this one. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Bradley Brace basketball is brought to you by the State Bank of Spear, offering the friendliest service in town. See them at Candle Tree Square or online at spearbank.com. Also the sponsor, Brace Plus with Dan Diorio. And another fine job by Danny tonight. Before every Bradley broadcast, you can hear Danny. There's a lot of work that goes into that show, and you can hear him tomorrow morning. Jim Less will be on from 8:30 until 9 o'clock. And Bradley basketball brought to you by Methodist Medical Center, nationally recognized healthcare with a caring touch. Methodist taking you well into the future. Well, we're going to have to check on Dodie Dunson. We have not seen him come back, and Dr. Maxey went down. No, not yet, but the fact that Dr. Maxey has not come back, and neither has Marcus Animas.
I just heard from one of our staff members, I don't want to really say this, but they thought he had a broken arm. One of these days we're going to get a break. I hope that is not true, but one of our staff members said that the arm is broken.
Coach Stoll, you got some stats? .03 to play, inbound, Sims Edwards. Looks the count is 2, lob to the basket, is tipped away. So the Braves turned it over that time. And with 8 minutes to play, we'll have an official time in the next dead ball. And Chris Roberts blocks the shot out of bounds with 7:58 as he blocked Monroe that time. 7:58 to play, back in a minute. You're listening to the Braves, leading 56-51, 7:58 to play. Bradley basketball on 1470 WMBD. For a red shirt now. Yeah. Now Joe Stoll and Chuck Fisher back at Carver Arena, 7:58 to play for the ball game. And we've had it confirmed that Dodie Dunson has a broken arm. So he's going to be gone for a very long time, if not for the season. We don't know the severity, but a broken arm is a long, long time, Charlie. And the first thing you think of is medical red shirt now.
It is. Obviously, we can talk to Jim afterwards. I'm sure he won't know that much at this point. It's a shame. I just like Forrest to stay healthy once. I just like to play the season with the team. That's the league's an important part of the team. I mean, whether he, like Coach said, whether he's a starter or off the bench. Dave, you and I talked. Dodie will have 5 or 6 games like this throughout the year where he'll score 15 to 20 points no matter where he is, starting or off the bench.
Yeah, he took over about 5 minutes of this game and gave the Braves got it back in it after a slow start. 30 on the shot clock. Hit to Monroe. Looks inside. There's a fall-away jumper, Morgan. That's a tough shot. Goes in. 56-53. Bradley's lead is down to 3 with 7:47 to play. Taylor Brown will come back in the next game, and Dodie Dunson will be gone likely for a long, long time. With it is Chris Roberts. Has it on the right. Gives to McCain. The line extended is Maniscalco. Against Kilpatrick. Looks to get a ball screen. It's a moving one from Sam Singh. I don't think he was moving much. a turnover, and that's Bradley's second of the second half. They have 7 for the game, so that part of the game has been good. 56-53. Morgan made a fine shot in the lane. He has it now. Now left is Gilchrist against Chris Roberts. His pull-up jumper is up, in and out. Rebound taken down by Sims Edwards, who's across the timeline with 7:12 to play. Maniscalco gives to Warren. He's going to drive base. Well, it looked like he was going to drive baseline. Instead, he takes it all the way down to the basket, and he'll go to the line for a pair as he's fouled with 7:05 to play. Warren has a dozen. Kilpatrick picks it up his second. That is team foul number 7. But this will be 2 free throws coming up for Warren. Getting the ball to the basket. 2 of 2 from the line. In and out. Got to get off 56 here. Second free throw for Warren. Tried to get to 13. Made that one. Swished it. 4-point Bradley lead. 57-53. Biggest lead has been 6. So if they get a stop here, they'll have a chance to match that. With it is Gilchrist. Looks at Kirkpatrick who post. Morgan between the rings. Gets it against Chris Roberts, and a fall away 3 is good. Nope, put on the line for 2. That's a break. It was the old line, which is the girls' line, or the high school line is there now. 57-55. That was quite a shot. Here's Warren with it. Give it to Sims Edwards. Maniscalco. Now it's Warren. Andrew looking to post pass to Singh. Doesn't make it. Maniscalco with it high right. Looking to get a ball screen. Don't move on it again. Sims Edwards. Shot clock reads 9. Threw it away. Tried to hit Sam Singh and turned it over. Bradley's 8. 6:18 to play. So that's 3 turnovers here in that short period of time, and the Braves had none. With it left is Kirkpatrick. Look at a post pass. Instead it's Gilchrist on the right wing. Up high, Monroe. Kirkpatrick. In and out of the hands of Morgan. High post Little. Look for the drop down. Not there. Now on the right, Kirkpatrick. Set 14-13 on the shot clock. Back out in front, stutter step, dribble. Morgan to the basket. Short shot missed. Rebound taken down by Monroe. Miss. Rebound this time is Sam Singh. Got away, throws it to Andrew Warren, and that was headed for the second row, but Andrew made quite a play. 5:38 to play. Bradley 57, Idaho State 55. The count is on. Sammy, now it's taken off. As Jerry Pollard had the count on, brings it to the left wing. Looks for some help. Bounce passes to Warren between the rings. Andrew drives around 1, around 2. Penetrate kick for a Roberts 3. Bounce it no good. Singh the one-handed rebound. Looks, gives it to Sims Edwards. His layup is good. Dyricus has 10, double figures. Bradley's lead is 4 again. 59-55. 5:03, 5:02 timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll hold it right here as Idaho State takes the timeout. They have a full and a 30 left. Bradley has their full allotment of timeouts here in the second half. Bradley Braves basketball is brought to you by Avanti's. If you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, register them to be the honorary line leader of the game at any of the Avanti's 5 locations, including their new one in Pekin. Well, again, Dodie Dunson has broken, we think, his left hand. Or arm, that's right. It's always somebody, isn't it? Every year. I think it's right because the president went down to the locker room and came back. All right, with it is Gilchrist. See if the Braves can get their stop here. Under 5 minutes to go. A ball screen from Morgan. Drives all the way down. His jump stop off the glass and good. He is tough. Amaro Morgan makes it 59-57. Braves get a 4-point lead. Bang, back they come. 4:40 to play. Maniscalco gives it Chris Roberts. Sims Edwards, who has 10. The freshman from Washington has played terrific. Will Egoff gives it to Maniscalco. Andrew Warren loops. He's got a layup. Flip it up and get. Oh! He goes to the line for a pair. Almost a trifecta the hard way. 8th team foul as the Braves trickle towards the 10 mark. Three out of 4. Andrew went in and out on his last one. Try to get to 60. Magic number 72. Might take that. Free throw Andrew is up and good. In and out. Boy, he rimmed that. Try for a 3-point lead. Try to get it to 60 to 57 game with his 14th point. He made that. Both free throws were around and out. And see if the Braves can get a stop. They're scoring just about every time they have the opportunity, whether it be Morgan or Gilchrist, who has it now. He is very quick. Good help by Warren. Carson ball knocked away Andrew Warren, but it's picked up. It's clean in the back court. And Gilchrist has it with 15-14 on the shot clock. 4:05 to play. Gonna walk on the floor. Let's see who got it. 2-4. That's Warren, and that's 4. And that's 1 in bonus with 4:06 to play, and that will send to the free throw line Gilchrist, who's a good free thrower. 3 of 4 tonight. Idaho State trying to get within 1 if he makes both because of the miss by Warren on the first of 2. 1 in bonus. First one's up and rims in. Coming up on the 4-minute timeout. Bradley 60, Idaho State 58, 1 in the hopper. Gilchrist eyes and fires, and it's a 1-point game. 60 to 59. They just keep coming back. And Sam Maniscalco wants time with 4:01 to play. And the Braves will use their 30 and will hold it right here. We'll have an official time on the next dead ball. So the Braves have a full at 2:30s, and Ronaldo Little will come in and see if he replaces, well, we'll see who he gets.
Good about this game is our inability to stop them. And when they do shoot and miss, they rebound it. They play under control. They made everything.
You really don't want to play this into a 1-possession game in the last minute. Team with 7 seniors. Well, they're thinking now they have a chance to win one. Warren inbounds to Sims Edwards, the freshman who has 10 points. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball. Egoff gives to Sims Edwards. Takes it to the right. There's Maniscalco, now Warren. Gives to Chris Roberts on a slip screen. Back as the Braves had a layup, and Sammy's in the lane, fires it, dribbles it, no good. I think we passed up a pretty good shot initially. 3:40 to play. Cross-court pass, there's a 3, ball is up and bounced, no good. This time the rebound is knocked away, picked up and put back short, and a putback is up and in by Monroe. Idaho State takes the lead, 61 to 60. They had 3 cracks at it, and finally got it down after the initial miss. Maniscalco with it. Going to drive to the basket. Stop. Give it to Warren in the lane. His short shot is good. Lean-in shot Andrew Warren gives the Braves the lead back. He's got 15. 16 now. 62-61. 3 minutes to play in the game. Bradley's lead is 1. Sims Edwards beaten off the dribble and makes the shot. Is Gilchrist. A charge tried to be taken by Warren, and that's that invisible circle underneath, and the Braves didn't get the call. 63-62, Idaho State, 2:44 to play. Maniscalco loses the ball, but it's picked up by Chris Roberts. Cross court gives to Sims Edwards. He's got a layup. It's blocked, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for a pair when we come back in a minute. Trying to tie it and give Bradley a lead again. Idaho State 63, Bradley 62. Sims Edwards to the line for a pair when we come back. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD. Sims Edwards, who has 10 points and has played awfully well. And this is a situation, Coach Stoll, where you got a freshman just has to stick to. Braves are 10 of 21 from three. They have 21 field goals and 10 of them are threes. And the thing about this is that they've pretty much played this into a one-possession lead, a one-possession game, and the Braves have not stopped them very much. But he makes them a better team. Sims Edwards missed his first 3 free throws as a Brave, and he's been short on them. Then he finally made one. He needs this one to tie. It's the first of 2 for the freshman from Washington. It's good. He's got 11. That's enough. One more for Sims Edwards. Up and got it in. 64-63, 2.5 to play, 2 timeouts left for Idaho State. Bradley has the possession arrow. With it is Gilchrist. Now with it is Morgan on the drive. Give to Carson. Looks and gives Gilchrist. 19 on the shot clock, 18. Carson going to drive to the baseline. He's picked up by Sims Edwards and fires a jumper. Missed the works, and a push off on the rebound is, I think, on Will Egoff. Jim didn't want to have him pick up the 5th foul because a moment ago it was one of those blocked charge deals, and McCain is out. Little to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the season. He has not scored. He missed that shot so badly it came out long. Ronaldo Little's first free throw is up. Bounced it no good. There's your Egoff rebound. Braves really need to score here now. 2:07 to play. Maniscalco at the point. With it against Gilchrist. Sammy looks and gives a bounce pass to Chris Roberts, who beats his man to the basket, lay it up and get it, and fouled! Carson, the foul, sends Roberts to the line. It's a 3-point lead and a chance to make it a 2-possession game here. McCain in for Warren as Jim plays offensive to defensive substitution and gets Warren with 4 fouls out of there. And then he would dunk it, reverse style. Roberts' free throw is up and good. 67-63. He's 3 of 3 from the line. See if the Braves can get this one. Gilchrist with it. The bounce pass right is Morgan. He's a ton. Drive all the way is Gilchrist to the baseline. Fires two with 1:40 to go and timeout. Idaho State. And then the one that they missed was kind of forced, and they got the rebound, and that's when Little missed the free throw. So the pressure's still on. 67-65 with 1:41 to play. And that timeout was taken by Idaho State. They have one left. Bradley shoots 2 free throws the rest of the way, and the possession arrow belongs to the Braves. You know who hasn't shot a free throw tonight is Sam Maniscalco. He was 6 for 6 the other night at BYU. WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Bradley 67, Idaho State 65. Our magic number was 72. It certainly is. Braves just need to get a stop defensively. This is a team that scored just about every opportunity that they've had. And how about Dyricus nailing those 2 free throws? Andrew Warren looks at the inbounds pass. Will Egoff comes to help, gives to Warren. Now to Maniscalco. 1:35 to play. Gives to Roberts. Cross-court passes to Warren. Now Maniscalco out near the timeline. 1.5 to play. Sammy with it. Going to get a ball screen from Egoff. Now slips away. Gets a screen from Andrew Warren. Puts his head down. Give Maniscalco 13 on the shot clock. Ball screen coming from Egoff for Maniscalco. Sammy's 3 is up and down! It's 70-65. And timeout, Jim Liss. Sammy's second 3. He's got 9. That's right. He has his third 3. And the Braves have a 30 and a full left. A full left for Idaho State. Maniscalco took a big-time shot and buried it. When it's really at the guts of the game, he always seems to come up with something. However, we have a lot of time left, and this team has been able to score. Biggest lead was 6. 70-65, 1:10 to play. Idaho State from the Big Sky Conference. They have Monroe to inbound. See how the Braves play this. Andrew Warren is out again. And McCain is in. 107-106. Gilchrist gives to Carson. He brings it up top. Now it's Morgan. 27 on the shot clock. 1 minute to play in the game. With it is Gilchrist. Now it's Carson. Crossover dribble. 19 on the shot clock. Driving a pull-up jumper. Fired up a 3. Nope, foot on the line for 2. Is Morgan got it down. 70-67, 3-point Bradley lead with 43 seconds to go. Maniscalco waves everybody back. Maniscalco still on the dribble. Jim says hold. 19-18. Bradley 70-67. 16 on the shot clock. Now 15. Morgan goes out to get him with 13. Now 12. And he bumps Sammy, and he'll go to the line for a pair. They let him kill all that time and then bump Bradley's best free thrower. What was that magic number? And Maniscalco to the free throw line. If he gets them both, it'll be a 5-point lead, but it's still not over. Sammy has not shot a free throw tonight. He was 6 of 6 at BYU. Need Ben takes some time and makes the first. Our magic number tonight was the first team to 72. And with 71, Maniscalco to the free throw line. This will be 5 straight points for Sammy. He made it. Not yet. Gilchrist with it. Don't foul. Don't foul. Gilchrist inside. Walk wasn't called. Rebound is taken down loose. Sims Edwards saves to Maniscalco, who has it with 14 seconds. And the freshman did about everything. He got the rebound and saved. A play that a lot of times you won't make underneath the basket, but he found Sammy, who'll go to the line again. Jim Les thought it was a walk. So did the crowd. So did we. Maniscalco has the last 5 Bradley points, and he's at the line again. Very good balance from the Braves in scoring. Yes, he was. Free throw, Maniscalco is too hard. 72-67 with 14.6, and now Jim waves everybody back. So Sammy is now 9 for 10 if he makes this one on the season. You're surprised if he ever misses. 72-67. And one more is good. 2-possession lead. 6-point lead matches the biggest with 13 seconds. Gilchrist. In the corner there is Morgan, a 3. Short. Followed it up. Gilchrist up good with 8.4, and they burn their 60-second timeout. And they're out of money there. They have to get the ball in bounds. Sometimes you can throw long on this, can't you, Coach Stoll?
We can't get it in. I'm sure the coaching staff's going to tell. Wait about 3 seconds. You don't get it in. Take the timeout.
Don't we get the ball at half court on a timeout? No, that's the other game. Sorry about that. NBA games never end, do they?
You don't need to start watching an NBA game. It was about 3 minutes to go.
Then it lasts a half hour. 73-69. Our magic number was 72. The Braves got there on Maniscalco's free throws. Then he split the next ones. They've rushed a little bit the last. Jody Dunson is getting a hug from Jody Les down there. He is sitting in the front row with his street clothes on, and he's already got a, looks like a plastic cast. Second game. Because he's a transfer, does that eliminate him? Okay. Okay. He had a sit-out year. Dyricus will inbound, slaps and looks. The count is 2. He can run the baseline, gives to Maniscalco. Goes across the timeline with 5, and Sammy is fouled with 5.3. And the Braves look like they're going to win this game. A hard-fought win over Idaho State. I tell you what, they didn't blink. They came in here and didn't play like a team that just got beat by 20. Maniscalco has a dozen. This first one is in and out. Now Sammy's missed a couple. 73-69. Right. He'll make this one. 4-point lead. 5.3. Second one's good. He's got 13. Little inbounds to Gilchrist with 3. Now with 2. Pull-up jumper for 3 at the buzzer. Missed it. And the Braves have won it 74-69 over Idaho State. A tough victory here at Carver Arena in a game where Dodie Dunson has lost. We don't know how long, but it's going to be a long time. post-game show comes your way. We'll pick a player of the game and much, much more. We'll talk to Jim Less. Jody Dunson was named the player of the year, or the player of the game up on the board, and we might as well give it to him too, Coach. Right. We'll be back with our post-game show, the Better Banks post-game show. Coming up, Bradley 74, Idaho State 69. You're listening to the Braves on 1470 WMBD.
This week's Bradley Country Financial Scholar Athlete of the Week is senior volleyball player Amy Reichel. An outside hitter from Schaumburg, Illinois, Reichel averaged 3.4 kills per set in 2 matches over the weekend. She led all players with 18 kills Friday against Indiana State and tied for the team high with 9 kills against Illinois State Saturday. With her performance over the weekend, Reichel moved up 4 spots to number 15 on the Bradley Volleyball career kills list with 852 total kills. An advertising major, Reichel owns a 3.45 cumulative grade point average. Each week, a different Bradley student athlete will be selected as the Country Financial Scholar Athlete of the Week for outstanding academic and athletic achievement. Tony Dobson, Inside Bradley Athletics. This week's Bradley Country Financial Scholar This week's Inside Bradley Athletics Performance of the Week goes to men's basketball junior guard Andrew Warren. After missing all of last season with a broken foot, Warren drained his first 6 shots, including 3 threes, as Bradley earned a 68-63 win over Lewis in exhibition action Sunday. Warren finished with a team-high 21 points and pulled down 5 rebounds.
You know, the coaching staff and everybody surrounding me, my teammates did a good job of just, hey, man, you know, when you get back out there, you don't have to force anything, just kind of let everything come to you. Just hearing that constantly, you know, leading up to the game over the past, week or two, throughout practice and stuff like that, allowed me to head into that game with that mindset.
Bradley will open the season Friday at BYU in the inaugural game of the Mountain West Missouri Valley Challenge Series. Both teams rank among the top 24 winningest programs in NCAA Division I history, with the Cougars holding a 2-1 series edge over the Braves.
It's a team full of shooters. They're trying to push the ball, and they're trying to look for the quickest available shot that they can get. It's going to be a great test. Looking forward to it.
The Braves return home Sunday for a 6:05 p.m. tilt with Idaho State at Carver Arena. Tony Dobson, Inside Bradley Athletics.
was actually happy. I wanted a game like this. We needed a close game where we could fight, scratch and claw, and find out a little bit about who we are, especially late, and force us to execute and come up with some plays on both ends of the floor late in the game. I think this is very good for this team. We needed this game. Well, I think who we are is, when we stick to our discipline defensively, we're awfully good and disruptive, and we get to gambling, we get to lack of concentration, lack of discipline, we get exposed. And it's that simple. We talked about it at halftime, and we talked about it at timeouts, and I think offensively, we're committed to moving the ball and making 4 or 5 possessions down the floor. We get great looks and we make shots. And we put a lot of pressure on the defense. And we get stagnant and the ball stays in one guy's hands, or we dribble a little bit too much. We're not as effective. And this tape is going to bear that out all within one game, which is really good. And I thought we had, the key is building this consistency as the season goes on. Buy-in. I think they're buying in, but we got to get more solid on both ends of the floor with what allows us to have success. And we'll continue to see it on tape, and we're going to continue to preach about it. And I'm going to expect them to buy in. Well, I think, a couple things. One, he's got an innate toughness about him, and he loves game night. He loves, when the lights are on and it doesn't affect him. And I think the other thing that's been impressive to us as a staff is he's really got a great feel for the game. Well, we know he's a good athlete and a good player and good skill, but really the feel for the game. And until you see guys every day, the passes he makes, the situations we're able to put him into, and he can just read and play basketball is really a great bonus for this team. As I told him when Doty went down, what a big void that he filled, and did it without blinking an eyelid. He will probably have surgery on Tuesday. I believe he broke both bones in his forearm. So he'll have surgery on Tuesday. He sends his regards to him, prepared to talk to the media, and he will be out for the season, and we'll find him in the direction. I feel bad for Joe. He's a great young man who works his tail off every day. He's in the gym extra, early, late, and no one puts more towards this game and this team than he does. And we're certainly going to miss him on the floor. He's going to be a tremendous lift for these guys emotionally, because he brings an energy and enthusiasm to our team. We're just going to have to do that from the sidelines. But I don't feel bad for our team. I feel bad for Joe. I told him in the locker room, the one fortunate thing is he did it in the first game, and we can get this year back. He cracked his big old smile and said, "Oh, 1 year of college doesn't stop. 1 more year of college doesn't stop." But he came down, he braced himself with his arm, and he's a big, strong kid. Come down. I'm not sure if he came down his hand or came down straight on his head. Well, we had to weather the storm without TB. He's probably our best rebounder, and we were able to do that. We knew we had some mismatches. We had Chris and Andrew fighting against some guys who were bigger and stronger and play in the post, and they were a little bit out of position. And Milos, who's going to help us before the year's out, he's just ready against them. And, the one mismatch we had, he had 7 of those offensive rebounds. So that's, we hope to be able to clean that up now going forward with TV banks and things. I think one, he's an explosive athlete, and he's one of those guys that just is really good at managing the time. He can take hits. He can, I thought that one play he goes up, he tucked under a guy, finish. He goes to the basket like a man. He goes with great strength, and he showed he has an ability then to step to the free throw line and knock in a free throw if he gets by. He loves the contact. Some guys will drive and avoid the contact. I don't think he seeks it out. He's a big, strong kid, and he can finish around the basket.
I had to calm myself down for the game. I wanted to say, hey, even still, and I knew it was coming in. I wasn't worried about how much I was playing or when I was going to get in. I just wanted to be ready and to get out there and play and work on everything that we do in practice every day. And I know my role on the team, and I just knew that if I was on the bench and watched the guys in front of me, pay attention to those guys, I knew once I got the game, I would be ready. I don't know, it's like I kind of put myself into another zone. I know, because in the summer and the off season, this is what you work for. I mean, this is what everything goes for. So in the game, that's when you have to try to calm down and execute on everything that you work on in the summer.
Well, a couple of reasons. I didn't think the length had so much to do. I didn't think we were physically boxing out. We talked at halftime, we were getting shoved underneath the rim. And that was more to do with physically boxing out and intentionally boxing out versus length. And length isn't necessarily going to help you if you're underneath the rim. So we tried to get a little more physical with some of the matchups and make sure that we were leaving guys out versus we were getting these angles. And the other thing, in defense of our big guys, on some of the drives and penetration by their guards, I thought we were forced to help. And that allowed the guy to go through. But I thought it more was centered around the one matchup. We had one matchup, we had a mismatch. And with our numbers the way they were and with TV out, we had to stay with that.